that moment. That moment that it all changed. The moment that you forgot to wake up.
David, we have all changed. Me, your brother, it's you that's the same. You had to do a lot of growing up quick. But you got a chance here to see that the world has changed.
You can't go back. You can't ever do it over.
These people help these people. Just go to your neighbor. We all neighbors now. Go over there with some Lowry seasoning. Go over there with some lemon pepper sauce. Go on over there and help them out. All right? Don't be like that. Because when the world opens up, these people should help these people. We help you now, you help us later. Think about it. A lot of us right now, you just filed your taxes. You finna get a stimulus check. Oh my gosh, you're doing wonderful right now. You know, these people have bought up all the shrimp and crab legs that normally these people buy. Help us out. Do not spend all your money. My people, my new friends, don't buy up all the crab legs and shrimp and stuff you can't even pronounce. Scallops. You can't even pronounce it. You shouldn't be buying it trying to scallops.
All right. We back. Acting funny again, man. Happy Father's Day, brother. What's going on?
Hey, same to you, man. Happy Father's Day to you too, man. Hey, I'm excited, motivated. What a time. Let's
get it.
Hey, man. You all right, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. It's been an eventful weekend, hasn't it? I mean, we got Juneteenth falling right on top of Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? The first time is nationally recognized holiday, man. That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Indeed it is, man. It hit me. I went home and I didn't pay it. I wasn't thinking. I went all the way to Tallahassee, Florida to pay respects to my father, who's buried in the National Cemetery with other soldiers that have gave the ultimate sacrifice. And the memorial cemetery was closed. So I'm like, well, why is the cemetery closed? And then I realized it's a federal holiday.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. So they took full advantage of that. It's just tough, man. I wanted to pay my respects and I couldn't, but I understood.
Yeah.
And I understood the greater good will prevail. Yeah. And I'm excited, man. I talked to some friends, believe it or not, and we'll talk about it a little bit later too, from actually Texas, who say they've been celebrating Juneteenth for years.
Right. Absolutely.
For years. I had no idea. This is something new to me in the last couple of years. I know the old president that we had said, oh, give him all the credit. He 45 said he was the one that just liberated black people. He's been the best thing for black people since Abe Lincoln. It's like, wow. But I have to give him credit on this one. He made Juneteenth a holiday too.
Well, this was the Biden just did this like Thursday. They just did it like.
But if you let your former president tell it, it was him, and then it just took a minute to get through.
Yeah, man. But and you know what? I saw something funny on social media today and talking about Juneteenth because, like you say, it's a federal now. So people, federal employees, things like that, banks and stuff, they get days off. So it's funny because Juneteenth is about black people getting liberated from slavery, but now more white people gonna have off days than black people. So it's like, did we really do this right? Did we get it right this time? They should have to work, right?
I think they pulled one in on us. They pulled one in.
You ain't the only one that's gonna be off. We all off on y'all.
Everybody. You want off, I want off, everybody's off. Hey man, good times. And like you said, it just collided right into Father's Day, man.
Yeah. We
What a
can't let
Father's
it
Day.
to ourselves.
Yeah, what I mean, come on, man. We were just talking off air. Like if you had to cook for yourself today, if you had to do anything for yourself today, you're a real slime ball of a father. And I'm sitting here like nobody offered to cook me no meal. I did get a gift or two. I will say that.
Okay.
Like I guess I ain't a terrible dad. And then I got to see my kids, so that's great.
Yeah. Well, your girls are young, so you can't really expect them to go out. You know, they can't go get you nothing, and you know.
I'm gonna tell you what I got. I'm gonna have to wear them tomorrow.
What's that?
At my daughter's pre-K at the kids. She just graduated. She made me some socks. They made all the kids They got plain white socks, and they drew on the magic marker. You know, Happy Father's Day.
Okay.
As if we need another pair of socks, but
yeah. Why do you think we need socks?
I don't know, and they charging me $200 a week. I'm just saying, y'all bought me one pair of socks, and y'all got my daughter drawing magic markers on them. And so once I wash the socks, it's done.
And the thing is, okay, with socks, who gonna see them? What you gonna do? Tuck them into your pants? How they gonna see us?
I'm gonna have to wear shorts. With tennis shoes, and I gotta take a picture and show my daughter, and let her know I wore my socks to work.
There you go. Whatever it is,
man. Hey man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Hey man, I'm excited. I just I got hit with the federal holidays, so So I'm so excited. We'll start there. Go ahead.
I guess you know, coming in next year, like depending on what day it falls on, like if it's on a weekend, you're supposed to get like Monday or the Friday off, depending on what day it is. So it'll be real interesting to see, you know, how that goes. And people are always gonna start throwing parties and stuff. See, to me, you know, I'm not that big of a conspiracy person, but the conspiracy person that I do have in me was like, man, they just want y'all to go out here and spend some more money. Y'all gonna go out here, y'all gonna buy up all the ribs and the snow crabs and all this stuff. I'm trying to do Juneteenth. Just like you said, man, it's
these people are spending all the money that these people want you to spend. But that's all right, man. I agree it should be some sort of celebration. I just think it's so cliche for us to barbecue. I think we should come up with something different than barbecuing.
Yeah.
I know it's a harsh thing for our counterparts to swallow. They've done everything but say in history, in schools, they've done everything but say there was some slavery. They just basically started America at George Washington and jumped all the way to the civil rights movement. they basically just 200 and some odd years, 300 years, that never happened.
Well, that's another hot topic too that's going along with it. Because, you know, there's a lot of states that are trying to ban teaching those type of things, you know, about what happened with slavery. And they're calling it critical race theory. That's the little hot topic name they want to give it to it. But basically, it is not telling the truth about what has happened to our people. So it's like you having this holiday, but then you're also trying to not be able to properly educate people about it. So it's like, here we go again. Is you get one thing, but it's really like a distraction to take away from something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more of the same nonsense. And, you know, I kept it 100. You saw my post. I kept it 100. It's like, all right, we ain't fooling it. We want the legislation. We want the bills. We want the real stuff to pass. Not just this little dangling symbolism carrot that you're putting in our face.
You remind me of a guy that was on my radio show named Marset Mangum. He is the ultimate conspiracy theorist. He all things black. He is woker than woke. but he is very intelligent, man. Hey, I will say this, brother. As I was thinking, I got into a great conversation over the weekend about, hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Barnes.
Thank you, Ms. Barnes. We got in a great conversation about the 40 acres and a mule and what it would be worth now for descendants of slaves. There's actually 41.9 million African Americans right now in the country, and that's not counting, that is including incarcerated gentlemen, and then of course special needs folks. But if somebody is of, you know, valid stature, and you decided to give us some money, what would that be? What would that equate to? What would that 40 acres and a mule equate to? And as my friend was doing the math on it, I think now it equated to almost $1 million or something like that.
Mm.
Right, it was 4 point something million dollars.
Okay.
That you would have to give the African Americans that were eligible. That was all of them, so it'd be maybe a smaller percentage than that,
Yeah.
but at least $1 million. Let's just ballpark it.
Yeah.
And what would we do with our $1 million? Would we? And I had another conversation because somebody go, I'm gonna tithe my money. We all sit at the round table and we talking. And of course, libations came about. But I'm gonna tithe my money. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And immediately the people that don't go to church all the time said, well, what has the church done with your money so far? But I have to fight for the church. I gotta do right. There are some people that are doing right by their church, bro. So I would say they are doing things in the community, giving back to the community. But why doesn't the church? And this is the valid point that they had, and I had no argument for it. Why doesn't the church get with other churches, buy a bank, reinvest in the community, start buying stores in the community? You see one church and one guy here and one guy way over there, but you don't see the unity.
Yeah, because for the most part, man, it's kind of a competition. They're competing for congregation. They're competing for the size of the church instead of trying to put things together. Like, sadly, if you've driven by, let's use Eatonville, for example. If you've driven by Eatonville, you know that the gentrification, man, is hanging out on the corner and you see it coming. But what has been there for, I don't know what, 30, 40, 50 years, you got 4 or 5 churches there that have been there, and there's been ultimately no change to the community. Aside from, repaving a few roads and resurfacing a few places, a lot of businesses have risen and fallen, but it hasn't changed. And so now what's happening? Like you say, the outside, they want that land. They ain't making no new land, so they coming to get it. So that's a good point. The real thing, and I think the issue with that conversation is certain things that we could be doing right now to kind of prevent these things that are happening to us, like the gentrification and like some of these laws that are not being made. Our economic prowess has to increase in order for us to increase that power to get some of these things passed, because it's all about money, man. It's really all about money. So having the financial ability to, control your own communities, police your own communities, that carries more weight. A lot of people are talking about why did the anti-Asian hate bill get passed? Well, them people own a lot of property, they own a lot of business. They are more closely knit to when it comes to their voting power to make things happen. And we got to follow suit. We got to stop complaining about some of the things that's happening and start taking action. And like you say, that old tired meme of just, okay, let's give it to the church, hope they fix it. No, that's not the only situation. That's not the only solution to doing things.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you, my man. And like I said, I was sitting there just basically, for lack of better words, junior college word of the day. I'm about to drop it. Dumbfounded. Because I couldn't say, hey, the church I attend did this. Hey, the church I attend do this. But I could say the church I attend, sometimes they give out food once or twice a month to people riding by. I can say they drive people to the polls. I just couldn't say they built a store yet. But I can say they are making a positive impact. He gave away Christmas gifts, at the high school. And shouts out to the Experience Christian Center, Pastor Derek McCrae, who's also a family rally, his wife, Taj McCrae, and all the great folks over there at Experience Christian Center, ECC. I see him making a difference, but it's just, I see him, in the one church.
It feels like a drop in the bucket, right? It feels like
and I just feel like there should be a store. There should be a electronic, so it should be something, a small bank or something. You know what I'm saying? Credit union or something.
The churches can be the bank. Like we are, because it's harder for Black people to get business loans and capital and things like that. The church could be that. Like, and that's what a lot of other churches do. Like the Vatican got so much damn money. Yeah. The Catholic Church got so much damn money. We got it too, but we don't do, like you say, we'd rather get chicken dinners than help a person open a chicken restaurant. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather do that than own our own buildings and rent them out to our own people so that they're not taken advantage of in the real estate market. Like those are the type of things that we have to start doing and being more strategic, or else these things are going to keep happening.
But now, is that a direct correlation? Hey, what's up, fam? Head Fathers, thank you, Miss B. But is that a direct correlation with the church not doing as much as the community? Is it safe to say because it's not a lot of black men as leaders in the church, or is it just one or two? Are they shady? Are they shady black men in the church, or is it cool black men in the church? Just not enough brothers in the church to make a conscious decision to get together? Are they just older brothers in the church and they can't move around? Like, what's the real reason we don't have a bank? We don't have a small grocery store, a market, a fruit stand, with all the money that we put into our church. And I love I got to shout him out again. He eggs, milk, all of that, man, to families till he can't give no more.
Yeah.
But like, what's the real reason now? We 50, 60 years in, why we don't have those things in our community? Why don't we have another Black Wall Street right now?
And that's all well and good, type. But see, the key word, he's giving, but it's not an investment. It's like that old adage: you can give a man fish for a day, or you can teach him how to fish to eat for a lifetime. That's what we're not doing. We're not out here teaching our people how to fish. You know what I'm saying? I think there's still a lot of men in these churches. I think most churches are led by men, but they're not. They're going by the old school stuff that they saw over and over again growing up. The food, you might give a few scholarships here and there, things like that. But the investment in the community that will last a long time, we're not seeing that. That's a crucial thing.
Okay, and we'll pivot from that. And great topic, man. I appreciate that. It is Father's Day, and we was debating on whether to do a show or not, but we wanted to show in unison that black men ain't scared to work and get out there on our day. We supposed to chill. And I'm not fussing because ain't nobody make me dinner within the sound of my voice. I ain't nobody making no dinner.
You got no plate. You got no plate. Nobody brought you a plate, bro.
And that's the it's ups and downs to being single, bro.
I was gonna say.
It's ups and downs to being single. I'm sure I'm coming from out of town, so I just been here a couple hours. But I took the time, of course, to see my kids because I'm responsible. I didn't get them all day, but I got them for a while there, and we spent some time. And as I stated at the top of the show, my daughter colored some socks at her pre-K, so I'm gonna have to wear those tomorrow. But hey, man, Father's Day gifts. If any guys out there, our ladies, what did you do for your father, or for the man in your life that's a father? What do you do? Thank you, Joni. What did you do special? Maybe one gift. Are those you like me? What do you do for Father's Day when your father's no longer on this earth? What did you do this year special? What did you do for that man, a friend that's a father? What did you do is our question. Big man, what kind of gifts did you get? Let's start off with you.
Well, for me, man, it was really just about having a good time hanging out today. My father's here, my mother, father are here, so we're just hanging out, having a good time. We played Black Panther Monopoly. You can see it here. I should have brought the board in here. We played Black Panther Monopoly. Just hung out, had a good time. I didn't have to cook nothing. Wife went and got some Waffle House breakfast this morning. Just brought some my favorite restaurant, Carrabba's. So I'm about to get down on that in a little bit. She always got some surprise for me. I haven't opened any gifts yet. She always got a good surprise for me, but I think I'm getting something that's going to contribute to my business, which is always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Investment. She invested in me. I love that about her. So
there you go, man.
That's the type of thing I'm looking forward to, man. Here you go. Go ahead and get this plug in. That Black Panther Monopoly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the way we play up around here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up,
so,
man.
But yeah, and of course, I'll be remiss if I didn't, obviously I know you've gone through this with your father passing. Her father passed recently. So it's also, been a time to, just reflect, and it's a little bittersweet as being the first time. But so I'm trying to take care of her just as well as she's taking care of me, you know what I'm saying? So and I know what you're going through with that. And a lot of other people too, you know what I'm saying? When these type of holidays roll around, you want to be sensitive to those people as well. But also, it's a good time to reflect on the times that you did have. you know, the things that they did for you, because fathers are huge, man. Fathers are sometimes we a little, you know, get put to the back seat, but fathers are huge. You know, I know the impact that your dad probably had on your life, and I know the impact that mine had on mine. My grandfathers as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a time to sit back and appreciate it. You know, if you get some nice gifts besides socks, then that's great. But for the most part, just want to chill, man. You know, usually I'll be on the grill or something, but this weekend I just got to chill. So I appreciate it.
That's good, man. That's good, man. You have a great wife, and I'm on the outside looking in, but I see the energy and I see the support, man. And from a brother that's out here in these streets, to have that, my dude, to have somebody that's not pulling at you and always trying to dig in your pockets, bro, but actually somebody trying to help you and not trying to keep you starving, you know what I'm saying, is a tremendous help. Now tell the folks, another good friend of ours, I saw the Black Panther thing, so you got me in movie mode. Friday night, you had an opportunity to go to a movie premiere. My man Questlove, right? It was his movie, correct?
Movie,
From the Roots. Tell the folks about the movie premiere you went to, and when that particular movie comes out. I was excited, but I had to go to Tallahassee. I was trying to get there, but I had to go.
I was going to ask you. I thought you was going to come out. But the movie's called Summer of Soul. And if you go to Brother Jason Gregory's page, or you go to the Orlando Urban Film Festival page, you'll see it. And it's coming out July 2nd. And this movie is basically, in 1969, they had a series of concerts with all, you know, basically a who's who of Black entertainers at that time. Stevie Wonder, the staple singers, Mahalia Jackson, Fifth Dimension. I mean, I can go on and on and on. They had a concert similar to Woodstock. It was called the Black Woodstock. Over 300,000 people were at these concerts in Harlem over the summer. And it was just, the way they put the movie together, they showed some of the performances. They also had, you know, people speaking of it in a documentary style type of film, but just talking about the things that was going on at the time. Obviously in 69 was a pivotal time for not just Black America, but America in general. This was on the heels of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King's assassination. So it was kind of a situation where they wanted to give people a bright thing to look at and have a thing of unity and togetherness and things like that. And it was just a very, very profound film. You know, if you're into soul music and R&B and old school, you would definitely love it. But it's also a real timely thing, because a lot of the things that they're talking about in the film that Black folks was going through at the time, we're still going through today, you know. Wow. So, I think it would resonate with a lot of people. I was hoping, or I am hoping, that the film not only does well commercially, but has a chance to get shown to high schools and colleges and things like that, so that people can be like, you know, they can kind of see like not only the progression of, you know, music and the impact that this music has had, but also just where our communities have come from and where they still need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff is still very, 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 very timely.
I like that, man. And shouts out to Jason Gregory for the invite. I had every intention on coming, and then I trying to rush to Tallahassee, because just what I thought was going to happen happened. That the memorial cemetery will be closed. I was trying to get there Friday and beat the time, but I didn't make it. And then, of course, closed on Saturday and closed today. So, but I still got an opportunity to see some of my friends. Hey, Father's Day, Joni, here you go.
It says the breadth of musical genres represented was astounding. It wasn't just soul. That's true. Yeah, there was Puerto Rican, and there was some gospel in there. It was a bunch of stuff, man. You know.
Let me ask you guys this: when it's released on July 2nd, is it going to be in theaters? Is it going to be on the streaming service? Where will it be released?
Theaters, as well as, because I know Hulu is behind it, so they're probably is going to be released on Hulu as well, so people will be able to see it nationwide in theaters and on Hulu as well. Summer of Soul.
Summer of Soul is the name of the movie, and this is by Questlove from the Roots. Of course, he's the drummer with the big afro to bring it into more perspective for you. Hey, man, our relationship topic, I know we're not on a long time tonight because it is Father's Day, but I had a doozy, and I felt like it was it is definitely something worth talking about, and I did it on my regular late night talk show with James John, Afro TV channel 1623, Comcast Xfinity, Monday through Thursday, 7:30 and 11. Shameless plug.
Yes, sir.
A young lady wrote fan mail in to me, and I do a segment called Tips for Tight Mike, where I give relationship advice. The young lady wrote in and said she caught her man cheating, but she stayed with him. But she ended up breaking up with the dude. She cheated too, but he didn't find out. Her boyfriend didn't find out. But now that they're trying to work it out, she's trying to break it off with the other guy and broke it off and said, hey, me and my man trying to work this thing out. And he is not being cooperative. The side dude is not being cooperative. No, he's like, you're not going to play with my feelings. You're not going to do me like this. I was there for you when he wasn't. I was all of these things. And now you and him are getting back together. And so she was saying, what should she do? Should she go ahead and tell her man and then kind of push him to the side and say, because of course she's being blackmailed at this point.
Oh,
yeah, he's threatening to tell. So
wow.
She's in a great place. She's in what we call in a relationship the sweet spot. She has her man doing things that he probably should have been doing all along because he's in makeup mode. He's in I got to do the right vibe. I'm gonna lose my girl type of vibe is where he is. Yeah. Not knowing the whole time, she's been cheating too.
Yeah.
But see, women
she don't want to give up that leverage that she has over him.
Absolutely.
By coming clean and getting him to do the stuff because he's the guilty party. Because now if she does that, she's gonna have to really do some work herself.
Right. And then will he keep her? Was her question. Should I tell my man? Do you think he's gonna break up with me now? Should I tell him now? I've waited. It's been a couple of weeks. It ain't like he told you and then you told him. It's been a minute now, and now the backup boo, is boiling over because he's getting no time. He's not getting the same responses, and I'm sure he's not getting the same type of affection that he was getting. So she's in what I call the sweet spot. But that is a great question for any of those ladies out here. Should she go ahead and admit she had been unfaithful as well? Should she take it to the grave, or should she allow the side dude to keep? Because he basically threatening to tell himself.
Yeah.
Like he really want her, and
Yeah. Well, she ain't got no brothers. She better send somebody over there. she better find it. Hey, she gonna have to do, that's her last grab. She gonna have to send some people over here to threaten that man to get away from her. Because if not, like you say, she gotta tell. She gotta tell because it's gonna get messy. Yeah. You don't want the guy that you're trying to work things out with to have somebody have something over him. He needs to know so he can deal with it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So that, and then also you take the blackmail leverage away from him. And then if he still he still won't back down. Now you got to get a restraining order. You know what I'm saying? This is why y'all can't be playing games and men play out here. You can't be doing it.
Playing these games.
And he probably got an ego problem too. He feel like he losing out to the other man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't play games like that. You know what I'm saying? You had this man thinking you was in a relationship and was gonna leave him and all that. Now he want things to pay off. So yeah, she gotta find somebody to get dude up off of her with some lead pipes or something. Or she gotta come clean.
Yeah, and I guess of course we always want to say.
Don't say find a therapist, admitted in therapy. Miss B say turn both of them loose and start over.
Quite the conundrum, if you will. They both cheating, but he got caught. For those of y'all chiming in late here, two people in a relationship cheating on each other, but the man got caught.
Yeah.
Admitted he was wrong. The woman now tried to break up with her dude that she was cheating with, but she never got caught. So her side dude don't want to give up. He want to hang in there. He's thinking it's gonna work out.
What did you tell him on the show? What did you say on the show?
On the show, I didn't give her any advice of telling. Oh no. I said try to wait the dude out, even though it's leverage. Try to wait the dude out because oftentimes I just said be patient, which is what. And of course, I'm not a professional therapist. because a lot of times people are creatures of habit. If Buddy cheated before, he probably gonna cheat again 9 times out of 10. If he's truly, truly, truly reformed, you wait a minute and then you explain to him later on. When you know he's truly reformed and he's truly dedicated to the relationship, then you can say, hey, you know, I remember that time you was unfaithful to me. I just want you to know I had some stuff going on too, but I'm a stronger, better person now. And I told her to wait to tell him. But, you know, that was just me entertainment purposes. And then for entertainment purposes, I said, well, continue to date both of them and see what happens. Get your bills paid, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got a zaddy, you got a daddy and a zaddy. But I just, yeah, but you may say already. So women will always outthink us because we don't think like that on that level. A lot of men get outsmarted, just lack of a better term. They get outsmarted in a relationship and they don't realize every woman, and I love y'all ladies, but you have an agenda when you meet a man. Your agenda might be to get more money out of this man. Your agenda might be to make him your husband or make him your boyfriend and potential husband. Oh, look at this. Never tell, never admit it. See, that's a woman's point of view. Until they caught, they not caught.
Hey, but see, if Buddy does follow through to tell, now she's lost any high ground that she has. So she has to be, and in that case, she got to be prepared to lose both of them because see, it's a difference being, you know what I'm saying? You come clean as y'all are piecing things back together. You piecing things back together. Now you've manipulated him. That's kind of as bad as you doing the cheating. Like you're manipulating the situation so you can win, to your point, Tyke, so that you can advance your agenda. See, there's a reason that she want to keep him and not the other guy. Probably, you know, whatever he's providing and things like that. There's a reason. So she does have an agenda. So now if you think about it in that terms, Ms. B and Joni, she stands to lose her agenda by not go ahead, by calling this guy's bluff. And if he goes ahead and spills the beans, now she done lost both of them. So she better be prepared for that. If not, she need to go ahead and do a preemptive thing, come clean, say, you know, blame it on what he did, say it was on revenge. Now they can start back from square one.
This is what I've learned in my vast travels. 8 out of 10 women that cheat are already on their way out anyway. They're not expecting to get it caught, but if they do get caught, they fine with it because they was going to leave you anyway. So that's just, nobody cheating, like hang out and get back together. What you said? Propose a threesome. Yeah, see, that's some grown woman answer right there. Right, because there's definitely characteristics in both of them that she likes. She was one of them for that was her man, that was her relationship. And
that's not a threesome, that's a train. That's a train. It's two dudes.
No, it's a jet that ran a train on. Oh, you tripping. Hey, man, love and appreciate y'all. We're going to leave y'all with that note right there, man. Hey, coming up this Tuesday, Funny Not Famous taping. My man James John is doing his 30-minute special at Afro Studios there on International Drive. Make one out, get your laugh on. And definitely, man, I'll be in Miami this weekend doing a private event. So I'll definitely holler at y'all soon. Essex, what you got coming up this week?
Man, I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous. Wow. So, okay, I played the trailer for the David Makes Band, right? But, you know, we've had conversations about this. I don't know how much of my scene that they're going to use. I don't know what they're going to use. This show done stretched my whole soul, y'all. I'm bittersweet about it. I'm kind of promoting it, but I'm kind of not because I'm nervous. I don't want to be out here looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? You had me out there with Felicia Rashad and I didn't use my scene. That it got me. My scenes are with the lead guy, but I have no idea, man. This show is so unpredictable. So,
wow.
June 22nd, we are gonna see it. If you see me deleting posts off my social media, that's because they tried to do it. But if it comes out right, I'll be back promoting it strong, and y'all can check it out.
Yeah, you'll be on, man. You'll be on, dog. Hey, congratulations! I'm gonna speak it into existence. Congratulations, bro.
You can't trust nobody.
Trust the Lord, man. You're going to be all right. Hey, y'all, we appreciate the time, man. I'm going to let you guys have a good evening. Acting Funny TV on all your social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Holla at us, man. I'm your man, Type Mike.
At Actor Man Essex on Instagram, Essex O'Brien on Facebook and Twitter, man. Appreciate y'all. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. Enjoy it, man. We're going to see y'all next week.
Take care, brother. I got you.